I know we have to do our snack attack. We'll segue into the Muppet edition of our podcast. And we did this before, so you've already opened your Muppet. And spoiler alert, it was Beaker. And that brings on a really great topic that you didn't really know what a Muppet is. So, without further ado, this can be found by searching the simple sentence, what is a Muppet? So, Jim Henson was a puppeteer that existed in the 1970s, and he created the entire empire that is now known as the Muppets. So, it's an ensemble cast of puppets. What differentiates them between a puppet to become a Muppet is not very clear. But the Muppets was a show, and they put on little comedy sketches, and they used a lot of common celebrities for the time to put on the show. I'm sorry. I said that they were created in the 1970s. They were popularized in the 1970s. It says here they were created in 1955. I was introduced to the Muppets by the 2011 film, which I feel like I mention every single episode of the podcast, and it's so embarrassing. But I watched that film, and it just... I don't know why. It stuck with me. So I have one of the little ones that we opened earlier this week with my mom. There's 12 different ones. You ended up with Beaker. I think that's a pretty good win if you ask me. And
Can you tell me more about Beaker just a little bit?
All right. So you can see this package. This is the Lego figurines that everyone gets to open at the end of the episode.
Mm-hmm.
So right here is Dr. Honeydew. He is a Muppet who does little science experiments, and it's supposed to be fun and silly. And Beaker right here is his assistant who doesn't speak. He only speaks in like meeps, right?
Oh, right.
So he doesn't have any lines, but something is always constantly happening to him. He's always being set on fire or, something along those lines, which is really sad. But yeah, that's Beaker.
I see.
Do you have a better understanding of what a Muppet is now?
I do. I didn't see Elmo on there. Not sure why.
Elmo is not really a Muppet.
Oh,
that could be why.
He looks just like a Muppet.
Yes, he looks very similar to a Muppet. Not a Muppet as the current Muppet franchise would recognize. But you said you watch a movie every single day, or you used to, so
yeah,
maybe you should go find the Muppets 2011 version and give it a shot.
All right, fair enough. I mean, is a Muppet, is that a tomato?
Yes.
I see.
This is the Swedish Chef.
I see. A Muppet, that's mainly geared towards children, right?
Yes and no.
Okay, fair enough. All right.
The newest movie that came out, it's not the newest movie, but the movie that I refer to a lot was, I believe, written and directed by Jason Segel. Do you know who that is?
I do. Yeah.
Yeah. Famous actor, screenwriter, director, etc., who wrote this movie because he was such a big fan of the Muppets. And when you watch the movie, you'll see a lot of different celebrities who made little cameos in the film because of how far, I guess, the franchise reached. Like, off of the top of my head, I know Selena Gomez is in the movie. John Krasinski is in the movie. Emily Blunt is in the movie. There are a lot of bigger names that make appearance.
See, I will have to check that out because it does sound interesting. Something like it would be funny.